Hi, I'm Jatinder and welcome to this video. I'm putting together this video because it's my attempt at my first ever inspirational type of video, and the reason I'm putting it together is because today is World Transformation Day, and as part of that day we were encouraged to do some sort of challenge that makes you step out of your comfort zone. So I thought I'll give this a go. World Transformation Day is an initiative that's been put together by a friend of mine called Harinder Paul and some of his other colleagues, Kalpesh, Harish. So when I first came across this concept of the mastermind principle by Napoleon Hill from his book Think and Grow Rich, I was basically in awe. I was imagining like bringing together all of these batteries and putting them together, and then as you put them together you just get this big massive magnetic wave that just gets bigger and bigger with the more batteries that you put together. It's like you take 1.5 volt and 1.5 volt, put it together, you get 3 volts, you put it together more together, you get 6 volts, 9 volts, and it just gets bigger and bigger, right? It's just insane. It reminded me of the concept of the power of sangat or congregation, when loads of people come together in a community or many places of worship and they sit down and they meditate, and they, at the end of the ceremony, they do what we call an ardas, or it's like a humble request to the universe to basically request for the well-being of humanity. And now there's like so many stories of how there's these group meditations being put together in different parts of the world where they're actually being able to measure, like for example, crime rates being reduced or some activity in that area having some sort of influence on it just because of the power of the mass congregation. Just like this mastermind concept, just like bringing loads of these batteries together where the magnetic wave just gets bigger and bigger. So think about that for a moment. We have this thing of mass movement, and you have this concept where everybody comes together, and you have this critical mass, you have this big momentum taking place, and we know that when a critical mass is actually achieved, it can potentially have trajectory altering events. So when Harinder came to me and spoke to me about this event that he's putting together, about the World Transformation Day, I kind of got it. It made sense. But there was this moment when I sat back and thought, can we actually make an impact? Can we actually shift consciousness? Can we actually do something where we influence the world or our surroundings or our community? So I thought, what if we could? What if we could get enough people joining in on a mission or a vision, all right, for basically raising human consciousness and having some sort of mass effect on this planet? What kind of impact could we create? Obviously, when you create something new, there's no awareness of it. So you have to, with time, put the message out there, get it out there to people. Like, for example, with the World Transformation Day, it's basically the second year now. And we already got people all around the world doing something today, whether it's for the community or whether they're putting an event together or whether they're trying to put messages like this together so they can actually influence the world in some form or another. People are putting on local workshops, they're getting online, they're doing interviews, they're giving away workshops, they're giving away training and education, they're going into the local communities to do something just so that we can have another effect on human beings. I've never put a video like this together where the intention is to have some sort of inspirational message. So this is actually pushing me out of my comfort zone because I've never done it, and it's the first time I'm doing it just because of this World Transformation Day challenge. And well, I'm hoping it's going to be inspiring and that you take something from it which you can apply to your life and do something to have an effect or some sort of influence on another person in a way that's going to benefit them. So when Harinder said, why don't you have a go at doing something, I had to step back and think about that and think, wow, why not? You know, let's do something to step out of my comfort zone and put together something where I can actually do something and contribute in a way that may have an effect. So I had to do something as well and step out of my comfort zone to put this video together. God knows how many retakes I've already done. So doing something like this could have an effect. I've even come across ancient texts which suggest that the balance of humanity can be tipped depending on which side of the tip you were on. I mean, that's quite profound, right? So I thought, why not spread the message of kindness and consideration? I mean, these things are simple things which people seem to be forgetting these days for whatever reason. Just the simplest things, you know, just open the door to somebody, just say hello to somebody, just you know, put your mobile phones down and just look into somebody's eyes with some love and attention and just really try to connect with them. You know, look at them and say, I hear you, I see you, I'm inspired to be connecting with another human being. Just take that moment to actually connect with another human being and just feel what that feels like. Just see how your connection to another human being may just inspire and ignite something within them. Because at the end of the day, we're all in it together, right? We're on the same mothership, which basically travels around the sun 365 days a year. I mean, how amazing is that? It reminds me how, like, once I thought, how cool would it be to go on a cruise with your friends and family? And then I realized I'm already on one. Space is the ocean, Earth is this mothership, it's self-sustained, and we're made up of the same elements: earth, air, fire, water, and metal. So think about it, we are of nature. We're made by nature, and then one day we're going to return to nature. What happens afterwards? Nobody really knows. Many people can debate about it, but does it really matter? Because this form of who you are is one time. It's never going to come back. This formation, this unique form of you right now, the way you're made up, your chemical makeup, your biology makeup, it's one time. It's never coming back. I mean, it's statistically impossible for this same form of yours to come back. It's never happened. All we do know that is energy is never wasted. It just changes form. This version of you is one time, and that's the truth. When has something ever come back? And I'm not talking about reincarnations, or I'm not talking about past life regression. I'm talking about this unique form of who you are, right? This body, this makeup of who you are is never coming back. This is one time. Make the most of it, people. So remember each other, work with each other, and share each other. That's all we have, Thank you for listening, and now go out there and smile at someone, open the door for someone, be considerate, be kind, just share yourself with the world, right? And see if you can influence another human. See if you can actually put a smile on somebody else's face. And you never know, and that person may just go forward and do the same thing, and then it has some sort of ripple effect which has a massive effect on everybody else. So I hope there's been something in this video for you. It is my first one ever, and I hope there's been something that you can take away and use and apply, or being useful in some way or another. So on that note, thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your day.